What is after Greenland, right? That's what we want to know. We want to know what's after Greenland. We know that he's going to take it. We know that there's a framework for him to take it. But what comes after that? That's what we're asking, right? That's what we all want to know. So this is the Times of India on YouTube. We've covered them before. We love these guys. These guys are awesome. Honestly, I think India should break away from BRICS, come back over to the United States, where things are correct, where things are on the right side of history. Anyway, Times of India on YouTube says Trump targets Indian Ocean and wants the Diego Garcia base for U.S. troops, and slams UK Mauritius CHAGOS Islands. Okay, so let's see what we're going to have going on here. Is Trump taking over some islands? Fuck, what's happening? After Venezuela, Greenland, and Canada, now Trump eyes another island. The Eye of Sauron. Trump raises new demand for island thousands of miles away from the U.S. Listen, lady, proximity to the U.S. does not matter. Chagos Islands' new U.S. Trump target as Greenland issue explodes. Well, to be fair, it's not exploding. It's getting super popular online, that's fair.
In a new twist, Trump's Greenland push escalates dramatically, thousands of miles away in the Indian Ocean. The U.S. president blasts the U.K., weaponizing the Chagos Islands dispute.
Look, it's all the ice that I'm being told is melting.
To justify his Arctic ambitions. Donald Trump slammed the UK's decision to hand sovereignty of the Chagos Islands to Mauritius in a Truth Social post. He described the move as an act of great stupidity and total weakness.
Yep. Listen, we're going to walk in there and we're going to take over some islands, I guess. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to have to do some research into this. I hope he shows me where these islands are.
Warning that China and Russia would take note. Trump said the decision was one of the reasons he now wants Greenland, framing the issue as part of a wider failure by allies to protect.
No, I think we all understand this, right? Like I've said 1,000 times, I'm not gonna go over this again. I have like so many videos of me saying the same damn thing. Greenland is an essential part of American security on the Western Hemisphere, just from a geopolitical standpoint, okay? Now, the fact that Russia and China have already basically had their economies crippled, or at least their energy crippled at this point, is an even bigger thing, but that does mean that they're kind of cornered dogs, right? So we really need to pay attention, because Russia can send missiles across Greenland straight to the east coast of the United States.
Strategic territory. Trump claimed that under his second term, the United States is now being respected internationally like never before.
It absolutely is, and they are watching their fucking asses, man, I'm telling you.
He suggested that Washington could no longer rely on allies to safeguard critical military assets, pointing directly to Diego Garcia, home to a key U.S. base. The comments mark a sharp reversal in Trump's public position. When Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced the Chagos Agreement in May...
No. First of all, Trump's public position has always been America first, okay?
2025, he said Trump had welcomed the deal and recognized the strategic importance of the Diego Garcia base. That account was supported by the U.S. Secretary of State at the time. Marco Rubio issued a statement saying Trump had expressed his support for what he called a monumental achievement. Rubio said the agreement reflected the enduring strength of the U.S.-UK relationship and pledged continued collaboration to promote security in the Indian Ocean and beyond.
In addition, if we did not agree this deal, the legal situation would mean that we would not be able to prevent China or any...
This is Keir Starmer, the same guy that keeps importing all the people that are raping his women in the streets. There's whole ass rape gangs over in London. I'm just saying. Oh, and also apparently it's unpatriotic to wave the foreign flag of the Union Jack. I'm just saying. Apparently that's a foreign flag in London. which is something that I covered on one of my first streams and some of the first videos that are on my channel on YouTube. Definitely go through and look at these things, man. I put a lot of work into this. I have over 100 videos on YouTube at this point. Watch my shit, man. And also subscribe while you're there. That's awesome. And comment on videos and like and hit the bells and do all the things, because your boy is here for the long haul, and we are growing our channel this year. However much the U.S. grows, that's how much we're growing. Okay, I want 1 subscriber for every new state.
Any other nation setting up their own bases on the outer islands or carrying out joint exercises near our base. So there's no alternative but to act in Britain's national interest.
Does that mean you're going to start deporting all of the immigrants that you have there, or no? Are we getting rid of all the Muslims finally?
Agreeing to this deal now on our terms, we're securing...
Oh, no, it's okay. It's still Trump bad. Right, got it. All right, never mind. I'm following along.
...strong protections, including from malign influence, that will allow the base to operate well into the next century, helping to keep us safe for generations to come.
Okay.
Trump himself appeared supportive earlier this year.
Look at him. He looks like a cuck. Like, my God, look, Trump. The way that Trump sits projects power. The way that Keir Starmer sits projects, like, I'm just happy to be here, Tom.
Here, during Starmer's visit to the Oval Office in February, Trump said the United States would likely back the deal.
Oh, hang on. Trump pulled his hand away like he was disgusted to touch it. Watch. If you're not looking at the screen, look at the screen. Watch this.
During Starmer's visit to the Oval Office in...
Boom, they're shaking hands. Watch how Trump pulls his hand away.
February, Trump said the United States would likely back...
You see him wipe his hand on it.
...the deal, pointing to a long-term and powerful lease of around 140 years for the base. But now, Trump is publicly condemning...
Can we give it up for the guy that holds the boom mic? I mean, come on now.
...the same agreement, calling it a surrender that undermines Western strength. His remarks come as the UK government advances legislation to implement the treaty with Mauritius. The Diego Garcia military base and British Indian Ocean Territory bill...
Oh, I think I know what... This is British Parliament, right?
...bill is currently before Parliament.
Aha.
Its purpose is to enact the provisions of the May...
It is. It's before Parliament. I'm right.
20...
Definitely subscribe. UK Parliament. I probably could have just looked up in the fucking top of the screen.
25 treaty covering the future of the Chagos Archipelago, including the joint U.S.-UK military base on Diego Garcia. The House of Commons is set to consider amendments from the House of Lords on 20th January. Under the deal, the UK agrees to hand over sovereignty of the Chagos Islands to Mauritius while retaining control of the military base through a leaseback arrangement. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has said the 99-year lease will cost the UK...
What the fuck is this? British subject, treated as second-class citizen in Mauritius. Okay. Struggling. Okay. What is this? Is this the Diego Garcia thing? Is it okay? I can't read any other signs, man.
£101 million a year. The islands were separated from Mauritius in 1965.
Okay, all right. I'm immediately going to start disregarding everything that anybody in this group here says, because I can read this sign back here, and it says, "We are victims of historical injustice," and fuck you. All right, whatever. Now listen, if that's your take, fuck you. You want to be a victim at this point.
When Mauritius was...
And I have no sympathy for you if you do not want to help yourself.
...still a British colony. Britain bought the territory for £3 million, but Mauritius has long argued it was illegally forced to give the islands away as part of its independence settlement. The establishment of the Diego Garcia base displaced thousands of Chagosians from their homes. Many were resettled in Mauritius and the Seychelles, while others eventually moved to the UK, largely settling in Crawley in West Sussex.
Okay, alright, is it just going to keep... Yes, this is the human impact, I don't care. All right.
Speech at Downing Street,
Okay, all right.
delivered against the backdrop of the Greenland dispute. Reaction across the UK political landscape has been mixed. Speaking on BBC Breakfast, Darren Jones, the Chief Secretary... Darren Jones, the Chief Secretary... Landscape has been mixed.
So I'm taking it that this guy is from the UK and he's commenting on UK politics. I want to know why he has Rosie the Riveter behind him. That's an American thing, right?
Speaking on BBC...
Because like whenever, in World War II, whenever all of the men were overseas fighting, all the women were working in factories. And they had Rosie the Riveter, we can do it.
Breakfast, Darren Jones, the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, defended the CHAGOS deal, saying it delivered important
Okay, so he's from the U.S. Got it. All right, never mind. Disregard.
Security guarantees for the island and surrounding seas. He said Britain should not feel embarrassed or humiliated by the agreement, despite rising geopolitical volatility. Jones...
They should not feel embarrassed or humiliated. They should, however, get back in the closet and watch.
Acknowledged the increasingly unstable global environment, but warned against being cowed by pressure or rhetoric. He insisted the deal was the right way to secure the island's future. From the opposition benches, criticism has been sharper. Shadow Defense Secretary James Cartledge said the deal should not require Trump's intervention.
Starmer CHAGOS deal. The UK gives $35 billion to lease back land we already own because Labour are afraid of quote-unquote potential legal challenges, which have been debunked. Shouldn't need Trump's intervention to make the government think again and spend the money on our armed forces instead. Listen, based opinion from James Cartledge MP. Just to be honest with you, the UK absolutely should be doing that. I don't understand why. Look, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the $35 billion, and we're going to do it ourselves. But listen, if I'm from the UK, then I'm probably going to have this same opinion. It's the opinion that I would have of the US, right? Like, I don't think that the US should give anybody $35 billion when we can use that on the US instead, right?
To prompt a rethink, he argued the
But ultimately, you got to do whatever you think is best for the country that you're from. And unfortunately, there's an awful lot of politicians that are just in it for the money. And I think Trump understands that. But also, he's not going for another... He's not trying to get reelected like most politicians are. So he doesn't give a fuck what you think about him. He's just going to do what's right.
UK was committing tens of billions of pounds.
He knows he can go full scorched earth this term. And he's doing it. And I love it.
To lease back land it already owns, claiming the agreement was driven by fears of legal challenges he said had been debunked. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage welcomed Trump's comments, saying he was thankful the US president had vetoed what he called the surrender of the Chagos Islands. While Trump has...
You're welcome, England. Not a problem, buddy. We're here to keep ruling you. It's fine. Okay. This is the Indian president, right?
Lashed out at London, he has notably not mentioned India, despite its deep...
God, I am so fucking good at this, man. Oh, definitely subscribe to me. I know what I'm talking about.
And growing security interests in the region, and its behind-the-scenes role in encouraging Britain to hand the territory back to its rightful owner.
Okay.
The UK...
India, I really think you could benefit from closer trade relationship with the United States. I'm just saying. There are too many people that are in your country that are living in mud huts. I think that... Tell you what we'll do. I tell you what we'll do. Okay? I want to trade all of the Arabic Muslims for Indian Hindus. I'm good with that. I'm fine with that, actually. I don't mind.
UK and Mauritius formally signed a treaty last May, ending decades of dispute and recognizing Mauritius as the sovereign owner of the entire Chagos Archipelago. For India, this was not just a legal correction, but a strategic necessity in an Indian Ocean increasingly shaped by great power rivalry. India is now backing Mauritius with a $680 million economic and security package, including support for managing the Chagos Marine Protected Area. Agreements are also in place for India to establish a satellite station and conduct hydrographic surveys across the archipelago.
Good for India, man. I hold no ill will toward India whatsoever. China and Russia are a different story, and honestly, I hold more ill will toward Russia or toward China than I do Russia. But India, I hold no ill will toward them whatsoever. They have to do what they think is best for them, and they happen to be right next to both, like they're right fucking next to China. But they're super close to Russia too. So it's like if you piss them off, then China might come attacking you, and India is not really equipped to actually deal with that. But I really do think that if they strengthen the relationship, particularly with their economic ties toward the United States, it would increase their economic output and potency by a wide margin, man. Like all this mud wall back here would be solid red brick, right? These people would all be in different shirts, you know, like they wouldn't have to wear hand-me-down stuff like that. He could wear a proper suit, you know.
Archipelago.
These wouldn't have to be bed sheets, right? They would be real signs and stuff. So
Trump's sudden pivot
we're gonna put a McDonald's on every street in India.
and his attack on the UK now threatens to disrupt this carefully balanced arrangement. The U.S. will retain full access to Diego Garcia.
You don't have enough flags. I can see right here through this one. What are you guys doing, guy? Get your shit together. Come on now. Get at least one. I need 2 more flags up there. All right, 2 more. That's it. Come on. Are we running a shortage? What's happening here? What are you doing with my tax money if you can't buy enough flags to cover the background?
Under a 99-year lease, reportedly costing around $100 million.
Oh, nope, there they are. Okay. they were out of frame. Also, congratulations to Usha, by the way, who is J.D. Vance's wife. She's now pregnant with their 4th child at 40 years old. So, congratulations to her, and I wish her luck on this assumedly long journey of childbirth.
$1 million a year. But as with Greenland, the message is becoming clear. For Trump, access is not enough. Ownership appears to be the real objective.
Correct, yes, 1,000%, and also it's already ours, you just don't know it yet. Yeah, alright. So Trump is going to make a deal with Greenland. Fuck Denmark. He's going to make a deal with Greenland. The U.S. is going to control it one way or the other, and I fucking bet your bottom dollar that's going to happen. And apparently they're moving on to the Chagos Islands. I don't know where they are. I think it's somewhere near India, which again I'm fine with because I really think that India needs to strengthen its ties with the United States. And if they don't, they're going to be fucked. I really think that the U.S. working with India directly could be a powerhouse alliance. I have no basis for that whatsoever, and I'm going to have to look it up, but I really do think it would be awesome. So definitely subscribe and like and hit the notification bells and follow me on all the things. All of my links will be in the description of my video. You're welcome to check it out. The proper pronunciation is Cestal, and I will see you guys on Sunday back here. I'm hoping to get some more activity in the chat, so let's do that, huh? All right, bye.